Former Royal Marine Jonathan Thompson recently completed the North Coast 500. It's a 516-mile route that starts and finishes in Inverness and wends its way around the far west and far north of Scotland. To avoid the dangerous A9, Jonathan added on an extra 20-odd miles to his journey. The 75-year-old veteran took on the challenge to raise money for PTSD resolution. I had the chance to talk to him when he was back home to find out how he got on, but first I asked how long it had taken him.
I did it in 7 days. I think a proper cyclist and a much younger cyclist would do it in 4 or 5 days easily. But you've got to look at the scenery a bit.
Absolutely. You've got to enjoy yourself along the way.
Yes. I climbed 35,700 feet, I think. So it's a bit bumpy, it's a bit hilly. It's got 1 or 2 very notable hills on it, actually. And I did find after between 100 and 150 kilometers a day, I was pretty tired, actually.
Now, you did mention something there about younger men. You are a man of a certain vintage yourself, Jonathan. You're 75, so doing a challenge like this is pretty amazing. But you're a former Royal Marine, so you know a thing or two about endurance, don't you?
I do. I think after about the age of 60, all bets are off, really. You have no idea what's happening to your physical condition, your medical condition. I've been fortunate. I've got a light frame, which actually really helps. And I'm reasonably healthy, and I live on a good diet. And I think 75 is probably what 65 used to be, or even 60. I think we're much stronger, much later than we used to be.
And did you have support along the way?
Well, I did. I'd arrogantly said, I'm going to do this unsupported. And some very good friends of mine said, you must be joking. So they crawled out of the woodwork, so to speak. And 3 cars turned up. I didn't ask them to. I was extremely grateful that they did. And I met one of the cars every 10 miles or so. And I was hugely grateful. I would think doing an unsupported North Coast 500 at this time of year would be really difficult.
It was good to have those people there then. You were doing this to raise money for PTSD resolution. Why did you choose this charity?
I've seen too many men and women who suffer from PTSD, which is not good. It's not pretty. It's very damaging indeed. And it damages families and friends as well, who get caught up in the sort of collateral damage. PTSD resolution, I think, is an outstanding outfit. They have very, very low running costs. They have expert counsellors. And I was very confident that an extremely high proportion of the monies raised, extremely high, would go to the counsellors to treat those who needed treatment. So I was happy with that, and I think that it's something that is worth doing, because I think good treatment for PTSD is absolutely essential.
And you set a goal of raising £10,000, but you absolutely smashed that, didn't you?
Well, we did, actually, and this was, of course, a great joint effort. We're currently just under 22,000, I think.
Wow, that's incredible.
Which may bring treatment to just over 30 men or women. Fundraising's like building a wall out of bricks, and some of the bricks are big and some of them are small, but they're all essential.
Fantastic. Well, what you did was amazing. An incredible charity to be raising money for. Take care of yourself. Thank you so much for chatting to me, and well done.
Thank you, Rachel, very much.